Old man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
You can overcome any adversary, no matter how bizarre their powers may seem.
Don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
There can be only one.
Welcome everyone to Boutique Battle Bash, Umbrella vs. Severin. You guys ready for tonight?
Ready.
Yes.
I am ready.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to have a great match. First, let's introduce the judges, of course. I'm Mega Mike, the Movie Man. You guys know me. I'm a very fair judge, especially in this one. I have 0 Umbrella titles, 0 Severin titles, so it's really in how you present these movies. And please tell me something about the movies, especially when we get past the first round, because I want some entertaining movies, okay? So please present well tonight and make it an entertaining show, of course. How about Steve? Steve, how are you judging tonight?
Yes, I'm extremely fair. You give me some movies that I actually know, and the packaging's awesome, then here we go. You're going to get some points. Like I said, extremely fair. I'm hopefully I know some of the guys on this meeting tonight, but I think I can give a fair game though.
All right, and of course for the audience out there, if you're joining us right now, you love these boutique battle bashes, go ahead and bash that like and subscribe to help support the channel, of course. If you'd like a comment read live, definitely use those super chats or consider memberships for some exclusive perks, some exclusive videos, all that fun stuff. But let's introduce these panel members here, these teams. First up, we got Umbrella. Jordan, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel good. I was good until little mix up there at the end, but I think we'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you didn't change teams. You were ready.
Hey, we unfair advantage. Let's just say that.
Was there some game planning behind the scenes I didn't even know about?
I don't know about that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, Jody, how you feeling tonight? You've played Boutique Battle Bash before.
I have. It was extremely fun. I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm a big fan of Umbrella. I wish I had more, but I'm definitely going to work with what I got.
And then Nate, I know you've been the most prepared out of anybody. You've had these titles ready to go. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I am feeling not great. I'm not feeling great. But you know what? I was supposed to be a judge. So I'm going to do my best and show what I got, because I don't have a lot. But let's see if we can make it happen. You never know what can happen. Anything can happen.
Anything.
That's the spirit, Nate. I love that. You got high hopes. Yes. Anything can happen, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, this is the season of miracles right now, right? 'Tis the season. All right, let's go to our other team here. We have Severin, Nate. Well, we got 2 Nates. We got like evil twin Nates.
We have 2 Nates.
How are you doing now?
Doing well. I will say, pardon the noise if you can hear some craziness in the background from mine, but happy to be here and happy to represent some Severin. I clearly have a little tote bag here to represent it. So
awesome. I can't wait to see your pools tonight. And then, of course, the Severin Master here, bearded film guy. I heard you had hundreds of Severin titles ready to go.
Yeah, my wallet is hurting. I have no money. I'm actually living in a box right now with a red light. So all
It's
for
a nice
this,
box.
all for the show.
It's a nice box.
Thank you.
All right, and then I know Frank has been very prepared well, just been chanting the Severin name out there. Frank, you ready for Severin tonight?
Yeah, of course. I'm always prepared. I do have to say, obviously, I'm being sarcastic. But Chris got me into Severin films, and he knows that. And so I love you, buddy. You wasted my money on this. Some nice movies.
You're very welcome, man. I'm glad I could bless you in that way.
Yeah.
And that's really the main thing tonight. Yes, we battle and all good fun, but really to get recommendations out to the audience and also to me tonight, because I have 0 of these titles. I would love to know what's the best of Severin, what's the best of Umbrella. because maybe then I'll pick them up. You know, you never know. So let's see if we can find some good ones tonight. Of course, we have an amazing audience out there. We do have some members in the chat, of course. We got Tiana out there saying hello to everyone. So thank you so much for being here, Tiana. And then we just have some amazing people all around in the chat. Of course, Craig's out there. We got 90 of the Living Robert. So really good crowd tonight. Adrian out there. So now it's an official stream. So how it's going to work tonight, if you are new to Boutique Battle Bash, we play 4 rounds, and I keep score here. So the first round is going to end up being packaging, everything about basically the case it comes in. So what makes you want to buy the movie when you see it on the store shelf, the artwork, all that great stuff. Now round 2, our second round here, will be about the disc. So when we actually talk about the movie itself, the quality of transfer, the audio tracks in there, the special features. So like I said, make sure you're bringing good movies starting that round. Third round, this one is kind of a variety round in a sense where you can really do a lot with this one. You can focus on box sets, you can look at collections, sequels, or creativity. So a lot to work with on the third round. And then our fourth round, just best overall. What represents your boutique label the most? Why should people be buying Severin? Why should people be buying Umbrella? That's very important. So we've heard some good speeches before when we've got into this round. So hopefully that stays up tonight. And then we'll look at the scores. We'll see what the total is on both teams. And maybe we go to OT, overtime. Maybe we go to OT2. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. So
I hope not.
That's always there, just in case. Just in case. You never know.
I got some backups.
More wild things have happened. So I know we've had some really close boutique battles. So that's a reminder, actually, audience, if you have missed any of the previous boutique battles, this is part of a larger tournament. So you can always check out those videos after this one ends. Of course, they're all in the description. All the boutique battles we've done. All right, so we got Umbrella starting out, of course, and we play this 1v1 pretty much, and then we go through the whole row. So we first got Jordan versus Nate Jones. So Jordan is going to kick it off for Umbrella right there. And once again, we are focusing on packaging. So wow us, Jordan, with the packaging. What do you got?
So first, the first one I've got is the Art Attack new box. Just kidding. I don't have that one. Sorry. No, I'm going to go with Intruder. This is this packaging I absolutely love. I think it's so the movie's basically takes place in a supermarket, and you've got a slasher in a supermarket. What I really like about this is obviously on the box, what looks almost like newspaper clippings that you would find for supermarket coupons. On the back, you've got "Thank you for stocking with us," and then also packaging wise, you obviously get the slip cover, right? On the back, you have another coupon, little cutout, Walnut Lake Market, half off, best meat in town. Wow. Okay. You also get, obviously, your booklet with a bunch of like essays and stuff like that. But the cool thing about this, so back in the day, there was a sister magazine that was a sister magazine with Fangoria called Gore Zone, and you get an actual replica of this version, or this, I guess you would call release, or whatever they did with this. And it talks about Intruder in this, but you also, it has everything that came out on this issue of Gore Zone. So it's an exact replica copy of what came out back then. And yeah, the one thing that I love about this packaging is it's very creative, as in you get, like I said, looks like little coupons, newspaper clip arts. You obviously get the magazine, which is amazing. And of course, the slip cover. And two, what's great with Umbrella with packaging is not only do you get the case inside, but you also get a slip cover, which doesn't happen a lot. So you get a little extra bonus here and there with this.
My question is, will Walmart redeem those coupons for anything?
I haven't tried. But now, I'm not going to try. You can go ahead and buy this and cut this up and take it in if you want.
Hey, to get a discount on some of those steelbook prices now, it may not be a bad deal.
Dude,
Yeah, we'll
trying to
try
get that Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have anything to say about that title?
I just want to say bravo. That was a nice pick. That was good. I liked it.
I've never heard of that, but it looked awesome.
Yeah, that's a
one.
wicked good movie. Wicked good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just go ahead and call it. All right, we won. Round 2.
All right, moving
Nate
on.
Jones, what do we got to combat Intruder from Umbrella?
Yeah, so that's an excellent choice, and honestly, it sounds like something I want to watch right now, actually, instead of, actually going to bed tonight. But what I'm going to choose is kind of a fair thing that Severin does for their box sets. You can see them all right here. So I'm just going to represent one of them. I'm going to pick Cushing Curiosities, which is this Peter Cushing box set right here. So I'm going to put the mic down real quick. It's going to sound really weird, but here is the Peter Cushing Curiosities. If you can see, they have this top that slides off, but it is beautiful art in terms of like just a hand, drawn kind of just portrait of Peter Cushing himself. And then also it has the films that are in here, the 6-disc sets and book set as well. And it has this cool little side to it where it kind of just showcases what's inside the box itself. But as you can see, there are some boxes. I actually just had to get this one because I was watching Sherlock Holmes, which actually is a TV series that comes with this, which is really cool, the Peter Cushing Sherlock Holmes series. But these are a lot of just odd and intricacies of what Peter Cushing has done in the past. In fact, what's really cool about Severin in general is a lot of the times they're getting things that are just not really heard about, but you might have an inkling of maybe an actor or somebody like Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee, you can see next to me. You are a fan of that actor. And so these are some lesser known titles that they, put some representation into. But again, about packaging, there are the discs themselves, and they're all actually in black Blu-ray cases, which is really cool. I mean, it might confuse some people who want to, get a 4K or something. Sometimes there are 4Ks in here, but for this set, they're all Blu-rays. But got Cone of Silence, which is like a thriller. Then we have Tender Dracula, which is this sex comedy with Dracula with Peter Cushing. Bloodsuckers, another one that's kind of more of a sex comedy. And then another movie right here, The Man Who Finally Died, which is another kind of thriller spy drama. And then it comes with this amazing book, which has, an actual portrait and picture of Peter Cushing on both sides as he's playing Tender Dracula right here. That's a little wink and nod. But in here, you can see this gorgeous book. What is really laminated, and it actually it's got quite a bit of extra special features. And I'll start like The Mummy right here, one of the famous Hammer horror films that Peter Cushing's been a part of. But like, there's just so much to glean from this just giant tome of a book. I think it's around 120 pages. But yeah, it's just a really great box, and I just love the presentation of this thing because, again, you just get this piece of art that you can showcase something like this, where I can actually put it on the side of my shelf, and people are like, what does this look like? And so that's why this art is why I'm going to represent this first round.
And one more time, what was the title again of that box set?
Cushing Curiosities. So
Cushing
a lot of B movies, but you also have something like this, which is a really big like sleeper for a lot of people, like the Sherlock Holmes series that is available on Blu-ray. So you get it's not necessarily about the films themselves, because these aren't necessarily the best of Peter Cushing's, Star Wars or any of his other better Hammer films he's in, but this is just a great representation of the titles that Severin will, have on their shelf.
All right. Anybody have anything to say on Cushing?
That is a damn good salesman.
Hold on.
Jesus
hold on.
Christ.
Did you say that those are like I misheard you for a second. They're like B movies and ones that aren't well known.
Yeah, so there are a bunch of them. Like there's the TV series, of course, and then there's some B movies that Peter Cushing took for like a paycheck, but at the same time, a lot of them are really fun. Like if you're just into the energy of what Peter Cushing is, and that's what this box set's for, right? It's for the people who love Peter Cushing and love seeing him whatever role he takes, even if it's something that's like Tender Dracula, which is this hilarious sex comedy where I'm like, why are there all these ladies just hanging out in this castle and Peter Cushing's just acting as normal and posh as possible? It's crazy.
So what Severin did is they took throwaway movies that no one wanted and put them in a box and say, here you go, we're going to charge you an arm and leg for it.
It's about packaging, baby.
Got it.
Vinegar Syndrome does it all the time.
I'm wondering. It's a question. I'm just wondering.
It's a good question.
Listen, I will say too, Severin is notorious as well for sneaking TV shows into their box sets. There's like 3 or 4 of their box sets that contain a full television series that's never been in print before.
Yeah,
that's barely even advertised on it. So that's a common theme with them.
And replacement discs too.
I'm not gonna lie, that box art is like. Can you make it bigger?
Oh, you're Australian, bro.
Oh, you want to see it again? Let's get that big screen.
It's nice, but you know what it reminds me of like a collection of albums that the guy's singing like Christmas music maybe or something.
It is.
Like that.
That is a very Christmassy font.
Yeah,
it's cool. Maybe like Bing Crosby
record.
or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what Severin is known for. Classy as hell.
Classy B movies, nothing. Tender Dracula, nothing.
Got it.
better.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Look, y'all pay $45 shipping. All right, I don't want to hear anything. Okay.
Hey, I don't. That's not, we
Not
buy
me.
3 at the same time. You get
No.
that free shipping. So hey.
All right, Steve, I think we have enough information to vote here. Once again, we are on our first round of packaging. We have Severin's Cushing's or Curiosities box versus Umbrella's Intruder. All right, so for packaging, we ready, Steve? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no!
They're split.
So we're split. That comes down to the audience now. So audience, leave in the comments right now. Do you think Umbrella or Severin has the better packaging? Round
No
1. We need
question.
your help, audience.
Severin.
All right, let's see what the audience says.
That's
here.
being presented.
Ooh, 990 Umbrella for me.
Yeah.
Jordan, you can't be voting. What is it?
Oh, what
That
happened?
wasn't me. That was my wife on my account.
Oh, whoops.
Fish is saying Severin, though.
Fish is a traitor.
Ooh, Jeff saying Umbrella.
Thought we were friends.
Ooh. Oh, but Tiana saying
That grocery
Severin.
store.
I don't know.
Here.
Ooh, but the culture vultures Umbrella.
Yeah, I
Umbrella's
like that.
in there.
I like
Ooh,
that.
think that's 3 Umbrella to 2 Severin right there.
Hey, and can I add something?
Sure.
Is it too late? So you brought up
It's
the
never
B
too late.
movies and stuff. This has got the Raimi brothers in it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Look out, y'all.
I was
I'm
going to
just
say,
saying, and you have a Bruce Campbell cameo.
So it's a
So
B movie too.
All right, so
no,
1 point.
Spider-Man a B movie.
Umbrella side. There we go. Remember, round 1 is just 1 point, so we're just getting warmed up here.
Great job, guys. Those are both nice.
Oh, they were
That was very
excellent
nice.
choices.
That was very nice.
I kind of want to check out both of them now. I'm like, ooh,
I like
Sherlock
Intruder a
Holmes
lot,
and
actually.
that other one, but the Intruder one looked really cool with the coupons.
Yeah,
That really, in the magazine, that really got me. I'm like, ooh, they throw a whole magazine in there. Steve, why'd you go with Severin though? Before we move on,
Well, I was going to go with Umbrella, and then I saw the packaging on that. I mean, if you're judging on packaging, and Peter Cushing's a kind of legend from the '70s, and the Star Wars and everything, and all the Hammer films. So that kind of won me over, though, just the packaging, just being that big box there. But like I said, Intruder is probably it's the only movie I know out of all those movies. I've never seen the ones that are in the Severin box set, but I just like it based on the packaging.
yep, great choices from both sides. Now let's go and flip it to have the other side start first here. So, bearded film guy for Severin, what do we got?
Okay, so I will say Umbrella's very fancy, right? I see they do the big box sets, they do that. So does Severin as well. So I want to go a little basic because Severin is very, I feel like, low key with some of their releases. So I picked Cemetery Man, which is a 4K they just put out, but beautiful release. So this is, let me show you. So this is a slip box. So that is your front art. On the back, they actually don't put any of the info. They just do this nice quote with a picture. But this comes out, your typical presentation. We have a book, beautiful art on there, and then the 4K disc with the different art as well. And I picked this one for packaging because I didn't want to ruin my box set choice, but another example, they just knock slipcover art absolutely out of the park because they're not matte. They're this like real thick gloss. And especially with, I don't know what you call this, like spot gloss, embossing on here, just a nice image. And then same with the back with the snow globe. For those who haven't seen Cemetery Man, this is the most underrated 90s like Italian American kind of combo. It's a little bit black comedy, a little bit horror, very, very gothic, and nobody understands what the hell the ending is. But as far as like great Severin packaging, this is one of the top, in my opinion.
Oh, very nice. Anybody have anything to say on Cemetery Man?
Fantastic, underrated movie.
He's got his vibrator on over it, so that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, you like that one as well?
Yes, sir. I mean, hell yeah, I do.
All right. All right, Jody, what do you got to combat Cemetery Man?
All right, I figured I would go with I just thought this was the greatest packaging idea for Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey.
There it is.
There it is. You got this beautiful childlike picture, and it's kind of ripped in places. That's part of the print. They even did like the book pages on the top and bottom. So that's funny. And what I love is on the back is for film quotes, they gave everybody that was angry about it. So I thought that was funny. Like, oh my God, really? Winnie the Pooh is a gentle bear, not a murderer. Why would you do this to such a beloved character? That's hilarious. Okay. And you get inside, you get a bunch of goodies. You get the Blu-ray snap case, fun art on that. You get a bunch of art cards. Y'all want to go through them with me? Here we go. We got art card after art card after art card. I'm going to say after art card every single time. Y'all just let me know. I'm just going to take a nap real quick. Here we go. Here's some more art cards. And what's great about those is that you also get this nice little comic book of the movie. High gloss cover. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. My favorite picture in here. Let's go ahead and get to it right now. There it is. Holy shit. That's amazing. Just a beautiful little... And what I love about these hard boxes from Umbrella is that if you're a majority steelbook collector like I am, and you have the steelbook of the movie like I do, they slip so nicely right in there. That's what's great about Umbrella packaging. And if you don't like this, then you're no longer my friend. The end.
That's very creative.
Gimmick. It's a gimmick.
I love it. They did it again.
Was that the second one?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good on the shelf, right? It looks like books.
It looks like books. They're kind of like got a little wear to them, wear and tear. You get a little image of the cover on the spine. It's nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like those movies, but those boxes are awesome.
These boxes are awesome.
It's very creative.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why I just won this. Go ahead.
All right. No, it's really hard. Because what drives me nuts about Umbrella, and I love Umbrella, I will say, is that they're limited. You can go on Severin right now and buy this, and you can do it for the next couple of years. And guess what? Mm-hmm. It'll be exactly the same. Because if I go and I buy the Winnie the Pooh set, I'm just getting an ugly clear case. So that's my argument here.
What's the resale value on a Severin?
God bless. That one hurt. That one hurt a little bit.
Go on eBay.
Usually around the same as how much it costs.
That's not bad.
All right. This will be interesting. Okay, so once again, we are on packaging here. We have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Umbrella, versus Cemetery Man from Severin. Okay, so Steve, you ready for this?
Put it right
All right, 1, 2, 3, reveal.
What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
got
What just
Severin.
happened? What just happened? What just happened?
All right, Steve.
I'm
Why
Do you
Sure.
guys not like
Severin?
physical media?
Apparently not.
What are we
Umbrella
doing
might
here?
Be taking all the other ones to
What's
this one.
happening?
Let's see.
So, Steve, Severin convinced you there, huh?
Yeah, I like the Cemetery Man, and it just, yeah, it's just overall the box that's in. It just seems more, I don't know, professional looking, I guess. But
Professional.
I was
actually like
leaning
Umbrella
that
from
way
the
too.
So
This is about a murdering Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
How professional do you want, sir?
Yeah, the Cemetery Man was catching my eye.
Never thought I would hear professional and Severin in the same sentence.
But it was that box and how it was embossed with the lettering and on the back looked really slick as well.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Can we talk about the
check out that
quality
movie.
of the boxes that Severin does? I mean, they come apart easy.
Listen to this.
These are hard.
That's hard.
It was good on both sides, but the Winnie the Pooh one to me felt a little bit more, I don't know, childlike or more.
It's supposed to.
And
That's
funny.
why it's funny.
You guys are
It
dead
was
inside.
even
You guys
funny.
have
It was
childs.
even
What's going
funny.
on here?
But that Cemetery Man was speaking to me a little bit more.
I see how it is now. I see.
I'm sorry to Winnie the Pooh all over you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But that was a tough one. That was a very tough one. I was back and forth there.
Didn't feel like it. Felt pretty quick. Just saying.
Well, I got a question though for bearded film guy. What I liked both. What is like the outer cover? It has a different title. Is it a foreign film or something? Is that why it's different?
it's Italian.
It's Italian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an Italian American movie. So Della Morte Dell'Amore it's actually in the movie. I think it's To Live to Die or something. I'm pretty sure that's the alternate title for it.
Okay. Cool.
I
never
haven't
seen it.
Slate
I
is
don't-
clear, so anybody gonna win this next one?
Probably not.
You're like, it's
I'm ready
clear.
to.
I don't know. After that,
Probably not.
Maybe I should have pointed out there was titties in mine.
Though, Nate, what do you got?
All right. Again, my team.
Go, Nate, go.
Wish me luck.
You can
I'm gonna try my
tag in
best.
twice this
No,
game.
not ready to tag in yet.
I'm
Maybe later.
ready to tag. Come on, man.
Maybe later. Okay. I'm going to go with a
Yeah.
movie that I thoroughly enjoy. I know the movie doesn't matter, but I like the movie a lot. And this is a French film. So, I will. It's similar to that one. Like, it has two names. So I'll show you all the stuff. But we've seen big boxes and this. I'm just going to go straight slipcover. Like, what can Umbrella do besides the big sort of box? So this is a movie called Them. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Them. I mean, Mike, I know you're big on the box like selling you.
Yeah.
So this is actually like a home invasion film. This is your main characters. Here's some ominous people outside of their house. On the back, you'll never feel safe at home again. And there's a scene, you see a creepy person over here watching them fix the car. As far as the other poster art underneath, so it does have alternate artwork. And then this is reversible too. And if you reverse that, it goes to the French title, which is like ILS or something like ILS. I don't speak French, but so it does have like 3 artworks on it. But I just think that I love the kind of hand drawn look. Like if I saw this poster like in a theater somewhere, I'd be like, "What's that movie?" I'm interested. It's a really good movie. It came out before The Strangers. A lot of people said The Strangers kind of like borrowed, I guess I'll say, from this movie. So a good movie with cool art, and that's just like a regular sort of slipcover, alternate artwork underneath packaging option that I think looks nice.
All right. Anybody have anything to say about Them?
It's a beautiful cover. I like the movie too.
You did.
I like the gleam it has.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, Frank, what do you got to combat Them?
Well, I have also Them good. That's a good pick. French horror extreme. I'm all about that. Like Inside and all that. Those beautiful movies. Speaking of beautiful, and that goes with Italian horror. Michele Soavi's The Psychic. This is again. It's all about beautiful packaging And this unique design right here just looks gorgeous, just staring at you, just like judges. Fucking pick me. You look in the back right there. This movie is just another crazy Italian horror film about just a woman who just sees messed up killings and how to solve this little mystery. This packaging right here, of course, it's a limited edition. Comes with a 32-page little bookie right there. Bam. And then what makes this unique, and what Severin does that Umbrella Entertainment does not, is they have little CDs, little soundtracks to the movies. Not all of them, but this one right here, this bad boy, on this Italian horror classic, it does. This came with a 4-disc set. So this came with a 4K, a Blu-ray of each movie, and then an additional Blu-ray with a ton of extras, plus the CD. It's a 4-disc set, baby. So that is my pick. Also, see the damn movie because it's pretty damn good.
It's a bulky film. Come on.
And what was the movie called? Psychic?
The Psychic. Bam.
Psychic. Okay.
France versus Italy, a classic battle.
If I was being honest, this entire damn time I was trying to fix I was gonna do this, but we all know about the damn thing in the eyes, so I was trying to have it work, but I think the batteries are actually dead on this damn thing because this is a unique design that I think that Severin went out there and they tried their best to do it. Things didn't work out. So if mine would have actually worked, I would have done this one. But
Frank,
I went with
who
the
are you
set.
playing for here?
Or the second.
Yeah.
So
they put out shitty stuff that breaks easy. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
We're talking about the one I presented.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention.
You just had to throw it in.
I'm a traitor amongst us.
What are the eye? I don't understand.
I think they glow or something.
You have to see the movie, man.
I don't know.
It's in the movie. I thought
He
you
said
said it was
battery.
the case feed. I thought the eyes were gonna glow in the case. Okay.
Yeah, Kathy's curse. Anyway.
Yeah, they were supposed to.
Psychic. Again, comes with a soundtrack.
So first round packaging, we got Umbrella Them versus Severin's The Psychic. All right. All right, Steve, you got your vote ready here?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Nope.
Yeah,
Hey,
Umbrella.
there it is.
Frank, you almost sold me on it.
Nate picking up the point.
A miracle. Miracles
like
can
it.
happen.
I like it.
You gotta believe.
It is that time of year, and I'm ready for it tonight.
That one just looked amazing. That Them cover looked very spooky. It's like, oh my gosh, you can tell it's a home invasion movie with the cover, and I love that. The Psychic movie, I was still kind of confused on. I'm like, what is this eye all about? I still don't know what the heck the eye is all about. And then we were getting into disc. I'm like, this ain't the disc round. Focus on packaging anywhere. So it just went off the rails too much. With
the disc including the packaging. The CD is part of the soundtrack. Is part of the packaging. The overall packaging.
All right, my brain's hurting now. Anyway, we got 2 Umbrella, 1 for Severin. Remember, it can change the second round because now we're actually talking about the disc, where we talk transfers, special features, the movie itself, the number of discs in there. Now you can talk about
son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Switch up the teams here. Switch it up.
Look around.
There we go. Of course, we need new matches here. Well, I'm just checking the comments here, see if we got anybody here. Huck saying, "Woo, Pooh took a dump on that one." Yeah, it did. Mm-hmm.
That was shocking.
Tiana, we're gonna have so many movies to watch after this stream. I agree. I haven't seen any of these movies cool tonight, so a lot to choose from. All right, so the disc. We are gonna go ahead and start then with Severin this round. So Nate Jones, you ready?
I sure am. I'm sorry again for the vibrating computer. So
It adds to the excitement,
Yeah, I hope.
It reminds me of the duck phone from Jersey Shore that used to like quack and vibrate. That's what it sounds like.
This just happened this week, so I have a feeling I'm going to need a new computer. So here we are.
It's all good.
Yeah. Well, this round is about the disc. So I wanted to represent probably one of the best discs that Severin has ever put out, and one that has won multiple awards. I'm sure you've seen this from various different things, but I'm going to talk about Dennis Hopper's Out of the Blue. This particular disc is a 4K right here. It's kind of your standard fare in terms of like a slipcover. On the other side is the other right there cover of it. And I'll talk about some of what the disc is all about. So, again, this is a film right here. This is where Dennis Hopper, if anyone's not familiar, Easy Rider, probably the most famous thing he's ever done. He was also an actor and director as well. He put this film out, and it's kind of underappreciated, and that's another thing that Severin does quite a bit. But at the same time, this is like an underappreciated masterpiece of the 80s, unlike some of the B movies that I showed earlier. But this particular film got restored on 4K with the original camera negative, and has 15 extra hours of special features, which is insane. It has the 4K itself, 2 Blu-ray discs, one with the feature, some archival interviews with Dennis Hopper talking about the making of the film, and a bunch of people who have created or at least restored this film. In fact, the people who restored this film were on the the annuals last year for the best discs. So it was really cool to see them see that live in action. But they put so much in emphasis on here. Like I said, 15 extra hours of 4K special features and Blu-ray. But besides that, it comes with the bonus disc itself, the Blu-ray, and in the 4K itself. So, nothing too spectacular in terms of presentation, but when it comes to what it's stacked with, this is probably one of the things they went balls to the wall with, and representing something that's a hard movie to watch, but at the same time, a movie that's really, really important. I think a lot of people need to watch and then delve deep into the backstory, because the backstory is almost even crazier than the film itself. That's another thing.
All right. Anybody else seen that one?
No.
It really came out of the blue then. Wow.
Yeah, that's an incredible movie.
Dennis Hopper, he directed it?
Yeah, and he's also in it as well. So both.
No, I just like movies. I like a few of the movies he's directed. So.
Yeah,
sounds interesting. Yeah, I never seen it.
He's always he's a very crazy person. If anyone doesn't know who Dennis Hopper is, but in the best way possible, fascinating, kind of crazy,
All right, Jody, what do we have to combat Out of the Blue?
This round's about the disc, and I was looking at the Umbrellas collection that I have here, and the only disc that stuck out to me is a Blu-ray. It doesn't matter that it's not a 4K, okay? And it has, it has the making of, it has the theatrical trailer, and it sounds like I lost this round, but listen. When it comes to this right here, and wait for it because I'm going to flip it over. Not only do we have the 90s Ninja Turtles right here, but we have the 90s Ninja Turtles in Scratch and Stiff Stinko-Vision. All right, so on the disc, you're watching the movie, and prompts are going to come up while you're watching the movie. It tells you to scratch this card and smell it. Now, tell me if you've got a movie in your collection where you can watch it and smell along with it. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Listen, when I'm watching any Severin movie, I come into my second bedroom and I smell my cat's litter. Okay, and that's all.
That's gross. Why would you want to do that? Listen, this one, number 5 is Hippie's Delight. All right, that don't sound good. We got Foot Clan Dojo. All right, we got
sweat.
Death by Trash, and we've got oh, that don't sound good. Radioactive Ooze. I'm not going to scratch this. I refuse to. But for a disc, tell me, anybody got a movie you can watch and scratch and sniff along with? It's like bringing it to life. This is beyond 4X, guys. This is beyond it.
I'm not going to lie. That is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Of all time.
I remember when that came out, I I don't have it, but like I kind of wanted it.
You need to.
And there gotta be one that smells like pizza. Is there a pizza one?
There's a pizza one on there. It's number 2.
That's the one. Number
2. Look at that.
Only do that one probably.
Yeah, just sit there and scratch that the whole time. And I know we're just talking about the disc, but you also get this fun poster. Look, it's the Stinko Vision poster, y'all.
I like that they gave them like faces, like they're smelling something.
Like they're
bad.
smelling something stinky. That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's like a John Waters kind of movie.
I don't
the
care
John
what you
Waters
say.
cut of Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
All right.
Stinko Vision for the win.
All right, so second round once again. This is disc. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Stinko Vision from Umbrella.
Yes.
Versus Severin's Out of the Blue. All right, Steve, you ready for this?
Ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Stinko Vision. God damn it.
Ooh, Severin got it.
I'm about over this whole fucking game.
That's 2 points for Severin. Actually, you know what, Jody? I would have maybe pulled that on the first round of packaging.
No, it's all about the disc, man. It's all about the disc.
The Stinko Vision, to me, has nothing to do with the disc.
Sure it does.
The disc in any way. It's a complimentary.
Without the disc, you're just a weird dude smelling a card. What are you doing?
Well, I didn't design the packaging. It's on me. But yeah, the Severin with the 4K transfer, it sounded like an appealing movie. I want to check out the special features in there. That just totally got
Quit
me
shaking
right
your head,
there.
Nate. You're on my team. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm just saying, when you said all it has is a theatrical trailer, it's something I said. I don't think so.
It had behind the scenes.
But I love that movie.
Stinko
One of
Vision.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
This also has a theatrical trailer as well.
Oh, then they're even.
Can you smell it? No, you can't.
Is that The Rock?
That's a good one. That was a good one. Wow. All right. I don't know where we go from this. Oh my gosh. All right, Nate, can you top?
Don't worry, you
Stinko
can't smell
Vision?
my movie, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Also, Chris, I want to ask you, please go easy on me on this round. I'm going to try my best here. I have to pick between one of my other 2 options. I'm going to go with this one because I love the movie. I'm going to lean on the movie on the disc. There's features. I'm going to go over them. But this is a great movie if you love horror, if you love crime thrillers, if you love action movies, and you like it all together. This is a Korean film called I Saw the Devil.
Oh, okay.
Brutal movie, first of all. So you got to make sure you're cool with, like brutal violence. It stars the guy from Old Boy. I forgot his name right now. They're Korean, so don't kill me, please. I know Byung-Hyun Lee is the other guy. He was Storm Shadow in the G.I. Joe movies, if you know those. This movie is amazing. It is fantastic. It is great. It is a cat and mouse thriller. A serial killer kills the wrong person, and this police officer essentially tortures him all throughout the movie. Like catches him, tortures him, lets him go. Keeps doing that, and it is fantastic. As far as the disc, though, not only is the movie great, you get two cuts of the film on here. So you get the theatrical one that came out everywhere, plus the Korean cut of the movie. There's audio commentary, making of featurette. There is deleted scenes, and it's like almost half an hour of deleted scenes. So it's like quite a bit. There's like interviews. And so there's like a good amount of special features plus 2 cuts of the movie. But the movie is just fantastic. It is, and it looks great. It's a Blu-ray, not a 4K. It doesn't have a 4K. But if it did, I'd probably also buy that one. So I'm going to go with I Saw the Devil. And if you've never seen it, highly recommend. It is a great, as long as you could stomach the, because I know some people don't like it's too violent, but it's not for me. It's the right amount of violent. I love it.
And what's the movie about again, Nate? Just to sum it up real quick.
Yeah. So essentially, it is about a serial killer who kills, I don't want to do spoilers, but they kill somebody. And this cop essentially, it very much angers that cop. And he goes on, it's like I said, kind of a cat and mouse of him catching the guy, but instead of just like arresting him, he messes with him, basically tortures him, hurts him, and then he gets free and he lets him go, and then he does it again and again, and then as the movie goes on, things happen, maybe the roles switch, maybe, and it's that interesting cat and mouse between a cop who's upset and a serial killer who's a psychopath. He's really crazy in this. He's the guy from Old Boy. He plays the bad guy in this. So, great film.
Yeah, the cinematography in that movie. If any of you guys have seen it, the car scene.
Oh my god!
Yeah. In the very beginning.
Yep. Amazing. So yeah, that's my pick. I Saw the Devil.
Okay, well, Chris, what did you see to combat that?
All right, so if we're talking purely bonus features, which is my thing, that's what makes me buy a lot of these releases are bonus features. I'm going to go with this release of Santa Sangre, which is a pretty notorious release for Severin. It came in this nice little box set. This was the first time in a long time this had been restored, and it was restored from the original negative, approved by the director. Beautiful, beautiful release. But it's not only a 4K, you also have 2 Blu-rays and a soundtrack CD. But here's what I have to go over. So it has a brand new audio commentary. It actually has an interview with the director about the restoration. Then there is a 2-hour and 15-minute long documentary about the making of the movie called Forget Everything You Have Ever Seen. And if you've ever seen this movie, that title explains it pretty clearly. But then also there is a ton of interviews. Let's see, there's interviews with the producer, cinematographer, executive producer, editor, screenwriter. There is a 30th anniversary celebration that was filmed in Mexico City. There's a documentary on the inspiration for the movie. There's previous interviews. There's 2 short films by the director, Jodorowsky. There's also a music video, a 3rd short film, and the complete original soundtrack housed in here. So it comes up to 8 hours of brand new bonus features for this disc alone. And for those who haven't seen this or have never experienced a Jodorowsky movie, this is about like a former, I think it's a circus performer who escapes, and then all hell breaks loose, and it's all pretty much like it's all like an examination of Spanish culture and Spanish beliefs, and it all kind of falls into a very violent psychedelic act that honestly kind of has to be seen to believe. So that's my pick for the Severin round.
I would second the Jodorowsky. If anyone can see Jodorowsky's Dune, like it's a documentary about he was going to make Dune, that would be good. Get a pretty good idea who that is. If you needed some homework before that movie, but you don't need homework for that movie.
He's a weird fella, that guy.
All right. And Chris, what was the movie called again?
So it's called Santa Sangre.
Santa Sangre for Severin versus Umbrellas.
I Saw the Devil.
I Saw the Devil. All right. Anybody have any last things to say on them? Oh, both sides are so confident. Okay, we'll get the voting here. All right, Steve, you ready here? All right, 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's on.
We go to the audience.
Chat,
we need
chat,
to hear
chat,
in the
chat.
comments. Are we going with Severin or are we going with Umbrella? Got it. Yeah, let's see what we got. So, Night 90. Umbrella for me. So we got one for Umbrella. Any more for Umbrella? Any for Severin?
Come on, Severin, guys. Come on, guys.
Ooh, Tiana, Umbrella.
Oh, no. It's getting bad. It's getting bad.
It's shut close.
Close it
Movie
down.
Hunter,
Oh,
Umbrella.
no.
Umbrella.
Strike
wow.
3, you're out.
Ooh. I think we're going to call it there then. Yes, it's Umbrella. So I went with
Nate does it
Severin.
again.
So I was going with Severin because the special features were really catching my attention. All the short films in there. I'm like, wow, you're really packing a lot into those discs. And you said there was a soundtrack in there. I'm like, oh, that's a ton of stuff when you're really talking about the disc in there. So that was impressing me, definitely. But I was curious probably more about your movie, Nate. So you're definitely selling me on the right thing there. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to check out that movie. It sounds almost like a No Country for Old Men kind of situation.
Think of like if a Korean person made Seven, but then added more action and like gore in it. I'd probably say that's the closest way I would describe it.
There we go. See, that already sold me. So the right decision was made then. And we even got more. Everybody's for Umbrella right here. Larissa with Umbrella. Huck for Umbrella. I mean, Fish, Umbrella. I mean, oh my, it was a clean sweep for Umbrella right there.
Yeah, the movie itself sold me on Umbrella on that one, but as far as packaging and all the special features, it sounds like Severin was great as well. But just the movie itself intrigues me more from Umbrella.
2 cuts, baby. 2 cuts out of the movie. I never seen the other one, but I'm sure it's good. The regular one's good. I don't know. It's only 2 minutes difference, but it must be different.
It adds, okay? It adds.
It adds 2 minutes of even more stuff.
All right, Frank, what do we got for Severin side?
Well, again, I got to remind people that we're focusing on the disc. This is Nightmare, Romano Scavolini's. This is Video Nasty. This I can't even show the other damn side, guys, because it will get flagged. This will probably get flagged. So I'm gonna just like, if you guys know, this is like top notch. Like it's so famous. Anyway, this release, first of all, not only is it one of the goriest movies, and that it's top Video Nasty movie, it's in 4K. That Severin did a tremendous job with releasing this movie. This has 9 hours of special features, guys, for one of the most iconic Video Nasty movies out there. That's insane, man. And so it has 9 hours. There's like 13 or 14 special features. It's a 3-disc set. It's got just a beautiful. It's got a reversible slip. Can I even show this? Nope, I can't even show it, guys. I'm dead serious. I can't show it. But Nightmares and a Damaged Brain is its other name in the UK. But it's got a reversible slip. So not only does it got a beautiful limited cover, it's got a slip cover and a reverse slip. It's got 3 discs, and it's got a little, of course, with Severin and their little mini books. It has like, I don't know, 30 pages of a little. I'm just making sure, Mike. I don't want to get your thing a little, X. Yeah. So yeah, it's got a little 20, 30 page book in there about it. But seriously, guys, that's one thing that Severin does that they don't mess around like at all, is special features. That's how they get you. It is the special features, because if I'm being honest, I said at the beginning of the show, is that Chris got me into Severin. He is a good salesman, and the way that he talked about this movie and all the special features that go into each release of Severin, like, you can tell that these are film lovers who put all the heart and soul into each release, with the creativity of the design, of the uniqueness of each design, slip covers, multiple slip covers, and again, special features, because people want to know about these movies. Why was this an infamous Video Nasty? You get to see that, you get to hear it from multiple people, and it's 9 damn hours, guys.
And what's the movie about? I haven't seen that.
I also want to add too.
Tag team.
I'm just going to add, none of your Umbrella stuff came out with a full novelization to pair with it either. That was written exclusively for the release. So
that's
just
cute.
Yeah.
So that's actually like 10 hours of special features. That's if you read the book.
Also, what's the movie about, Mike? Yeah. Mike, it's all fucked up, man. I'm being honest with you, man. It's just a mental patient just killing people. Mike, that's all you need to know.
What? 9 hours of bonus features.
Florida.
In Florida.
I gotta rent this.
It's a normal Tuesday. Or no, today's Monday. It's a normal Monday in Florida.
It's a normal Monday over there.
That's how we roll down here. That's a Wednesday.
Even Nate knows.
Yeah. Once you said
here
Florida,
we go again.
I gotta at least rent this movie. I don't know if I could sit through 10 hours of features, but I need to at least check out the movie.
Seriously, if you like this weird, just like I'm gonna be honest with you, kind of just brutal movies, man. It's it's an okay, it's a good movie. I'm just gonna say that it's a very unique. It's unique for its time with how far it went and everything else like that. But yeah, it's crazy.
All right, Jordan, what do we have to combat that?
All right, guys. So what I'm gonna go with this it's been a little bit okay, but I'm gonna be talking about Dead End Drive-In.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now this one, let me tell you guys. So the movie, it was made, I think, in 1986, in the not too distant future of 1995.
Look out!
So this is an Australian film, and it's kind of a post-apocalyptic. You got all these young teenagers. They go to a drive-in, and overnight they get trapped there, and they have to find their way out. That's kind of what the movie is about in a nutshell. Now, if you want to talk about special features, this thing is loaded with special features. I have to read them because there's so many. One, you've got the complete uncut version of this movie that was never seen before, only in Australia, in a VHS release. And then it was taken back to the original camera negative and restored into 4K. And I know it's all big talks right now about the capacity of the 4K disc. This was a 100 gig disc in this one. So you get the least amount of compression. You're going to get the most optimal, best viewing experience when you pick up this movie. Now, as far as special features goes, so like I said, you get 2 cuts. On the 4K, you get the uncut. You also, let's see here, you get the international cut. You get a brand new audio commentary with a producer. You get a new interview with a director. You get new deleted scenes. You get a brand new 2008 interview that hasn't been seen ever before. You also get a short film with this movie, and you get new stills and a poster gallery, and you also get a new trailer that they did for this movie, and 2 new trailers actually. So Jeff knows what I'm talking about. There you go. But seriously, guys, this movie, it is an amazing, amazing movie, and the music in this movie, you get the whole package with this movie. And not to mention all the amazing stuff that comes with it, but that's not what this one's about. And the amazing cover. I mean, look at that. Getting out was easy, or getting in was easy. Getting out is hell on wheels. And it's kind of a post-apocalyptic Australian, similar to almost like a Mad Max. You'll see how they use some of the car parts for different stuff. Like there's this woman that's in this diner, and she uses car parts for hair rollers. Little things like that. It's a very creative movie. So definitely, I would recommend you guys check this one out. And I think it's better than whatever Frank came up with. Don't watch what he has. It's nah.
Are you kidding me, man? A short film. This damn thing has a 71-minute little freaking documentary, a 55-minute, another special feature, a 53-minute. There's 2 53 minutes, and they're different. Dude, seriously, don't bring that with like short little film. There's like 4 of them right here.
No, not even quality. You got quality on this one.
Infamous Video Nasty, man. Come on.
This is what?
This
Even
is like,
people
if
who
you
don't
know
like
this film,
listen.
come on. This is
like extreme
famous.
gore can enjoy
Dead
this one.
End? What
You
the
just
hell is that?
Leave yours back because they
that?
don't like those kind of movies. But everyone likes this movie. Everyone can enjoy this movie. This is
What's
a
it about?
Infamous, man.
with a
Don't show it to your kids.
It's a people's movie.
What's that one about? The Dead End
Pull off
Drive-In?
the air.
So you've got a group of basically teenagers, young adults. They go to a drive-in one night. Overnight, they get one of them. They get the wheels completely taken off their car. They can't get out, and the workers at the drive-in are like, "Look, you're stuck here. Sorry," and they have to find their way out of there. Out of
They
it.
live there forever. That's it.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay. Steve, we ready here?
People's movie.
Grown man's movie right here.
Grown man's movie.
All right. Steve, 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh man.
Oh.
Umbrella takes it.
Great job, guys.
I want to get you on there, buddy.
All right, Steve, how did Umbrella convince you?
Won me over with the movie itself.
Yep.
No.
That was me too. The movie sounded awesome. Like trapped at a drive-in. I'm like, that's a really cool, interesting premise. So yeah, it sounded like both of you guys had tons of special features though. So really nice sounding releases. I don't know if I want to watch the Nightmare movie though.
Yeah, 1986, and he said that wasn't
not for
available.
everyone.
Australian, yeah.
Wow. You guys came to play that round though. It's fairly even. Never mind. No, it's not. Umbrella has
That's right.
The 3.
I voted
Umbrella
7 in
close.
the first two rounds.
I've seen worse. I've seen worse, and other sides come back from that. So pretty good, because anything can happen with the third round. Once again, box sets, collections, sequels, or creativity. And this is 3 points each here. So it's really anybody's game at this point. So let's go ahead, switch up the sides here. Let's see if does this get us new people yet?
No.
Does this get us new people?
No, I have to go against the other Nate.
Nate.
And I have to go
Nate
against
versus
Chris.
Nate.
There we go.
Oh shit.
All right, and I think Umbrella started first last time, right?
No, I think
No,
that was Severin. It
Oh,
was
there you
Umbrella
go.
to Severin, so
Yeah.
it's Umbrella again. Nate, bring it home.
Yeah, let's just get this out the way.
I know. Well, we know Nate is starting. I'm for sure can say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I think it's me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I know he got a bunch of cool box sets. Listen, again, I surprisingly I have something that I can play here, so I'm actually quite I'm excited that I actually get a turn because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do anything for this. So hold on. Okay, this is a secret box set that I didn't know was a box set when I bought it, but actually has a lot of different movies and things you can watch. This is a very interesting movie. It is called The Love Witch. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Love Witch. It is a sort of like a throwback movie. It looks incredible. It's modern. It's made now, but it looks like a 70s movie, but like very colorful. Like it doesn't have like the grainy look of like a 70s movie, but it is it's made to kind of look like that, or 60s, 70s, something like that. But anyway, this actually is a secret box set because not only do you have The Love Witch, okay, but there's 2 discs in here. And the second disc has a movie called Viva. You see it on the cover here, Viva. This is from the director of The Love Witch. That's her first movie. It was called Viva. So that's 2 movies. On top of that, disc 2 also has, let's see, 4 short films. So, and one of them is 45 minutes. One of them is 26 minutes. So like substantial. It's not like, we're not talking like, 5-minute shorts or anything like that. So you get 2 full-length 2-hour movies, 4 short films. To me, that sounds like a box set. I don't know. It's got a lot of movies on it, a lot of things to watch, plus special features for both. Disc 1 has a ton just for The Love Witch. Disc 2, not only does it have the short films, and then it has special features for Viva. So I haven't watched that movie yet, but The Love Witch is really good. If you haven't seen it, it's very interesting, kind of campy, but like very much intentionally so. So that's my pick. 2 full-length movies, 4 short films. Sounds like a collection of movies to me.
I like it.
And that's literally the only one I got that has more than 1 movie in it.
Heck yeah.
There we go.
All right, Nate Jones.
All right, sorry again about my computer. It's about to blow up. But anyway, the box set that I want to talk about right now is the one that I would argue is the best box set of the year, at least in my eyes. It's right behind me. It is the All the Haunts Be Ours Volume 2 box set. Which this bad boy right here is a giant tome of a compendium, if you will, of folk horror. There are 13 discs on this bad boy, 24 folk horror classics, so 24 titles, 55 combined hours of special features, a 252-page book, and I also have a bunch of extra shit I'm going to show you in a second, but let's look at this box set. So this is Volume 2. So Volume 1 is behind me. And Volume 1 was a really, really wonderful disc or box set because it has this folk horror documentary that showcases all the different folk horror around the world. So if anyone's familiar with The Wicker Man or The Witch, or movies like I Saw the Devil has some cousins like in The Wailing, which are kind of like a folk horror version of that. There are some really, really cool titles in here. So anyway, let me just put this down real quick because it's kind of a heavy box set. So it has the box set itself, but it also has the discs themselves in it. The 13 discs in here. 13 being the unlucky number. With all these different titles. Like I said, there are 55 hours of bonus features, 24 horror classics. There's a lot of short films on each of these discs. Some of these famous ones, like The White Reindeer right here, this Finnish film from the 50s that is incredible. Kind of like a mosaic kind of different pantheon of the different folk horror tales from around the world, like Japan, Finland. There's some Russian things here, Korean. There's all sorts of things from various countries around the world, the U.S., Canada, etc., except some Native American tribes as well. It also comes with this booklet, which has all of the films itself, and then this really cool thing, a folk horror storybook, which has a bunch of short films in here, not short stories in here, just kind of like a bedtime kind of Hansel and Gretel type of book that has these different stories in here. Each of them kind of like reading scary stories to tell in the dark, something along those lines, but more folk horror like. And then, like I said, it's a box set. This is why I'm bringing up all these things. I got the really cool edition that came with this tea infuser right here. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. Sorry if I'm rambling about it, but it looks really sweet here. If you are into tea, it has that. It also comes with this last thing I'll cover, this folk horror corpse roads map, which I have right here, which I have on my door actually. So in England there was corpse roads during the Black Death because a lot of people obviously passed away. So they had to take all these corpses across the country to different places. So these corpse roads have a lot of like folk horror, like legends and scary tales that are associated with them. So that's what this is.
Oh.
So this is the box set of the year, in my opinion. I'm still halfway through it. I've seen about 13 of the 24 titles, and they've all been so much fun. I highly, highly recommend that set. If you're into stuff like The Witch or Midsommar, modern tales like that, or like The Wicker Man or Blood on Satan's Claw, that's what I would recommend. So that's my box set.
Hey, but you know what my box set has? It has a regular case and not those sleeves that the discs get all jacked up in. And it has like that.
Yeah.
And not only that, this fits on your shelf.
Oh, I was going to say that. Look at that.
And it only weighs no pounds.
No pounds.
It doesn't even weigh.
These are not that hard to take out or damage. They actually have a really nice paper behind it.
Yeah, but it is fucking huge.
But here's the thing. Ours didn't. You don't need a tea infuser to help you stay awake.
Oh, no.
And a little blanket to keep you warm.
These guys are mean.
Normal.
Films.
It's not that big.
It's not as small as this.
That's what she said.
But it fits in this one.
Oh.
All right. Well, on that, I think me and Steve are ready to vote here. All right. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Damn it.
Yeah. No competition on that.
Yeah,
one.
I'm going to go ahead and clap. I'm
Once
sorry,
I saw
Nate.
the DM
what I could.
I know, Nate. That was a good try.
That was bound to happen.
My option was literally 1, and that was it. So,
that's all you can do.
That's a great set. His set is cooler than mine. That's cool.
Yeah, that was freaking amazing. Get a whole blanket in there. I mean, what's
a little blanket? Got a couple of movies.
Oh, I didn't say that's not a blankie. That's actually a tea infuser towel. Like it's supposed to be for the tea, but
there you go. You have me
I like it better as a little blankie. Yeah, look at that. A little baby.
That's a baby blankie.
There it is.
Yeah, but that was a good
he's
set,
back.
Nate. You were definitely selling us on this. I'm like, they gotta come to play with this one, and then
That's
when that
good.
box set came out, I'm like, okay, it's done.
Yeah,
It was better. But you know what? Mine's not bad. I still recommend it. Check it out. It's good. It is good. But yeah, that was impressive.
All right, I think this is right.
that was right.
Okay.
What? I don't know what's happening.
No,
So Chris doesn't disappear. We'll get Chris to go in. All right, Chris, you are ready for Severin. What do you got?
Okay. So I'm going to go with a little bit of a crazy one because of box set, but I don't think there's a better release to explain the amount of effort that Severin puts in that it releases, right? So, and I can't show a lot of this, just a heads up, but this is the Black Emmanuel box set.
Don't show
from
that
Severin.
one.
This came out a couple of years ago. Yeah, I'm not gonna. So this actually won box set of the year last year at the Disconnected Awards. This is a beautiful, beautiful release. So just to kind of like show you guys how thick this box set is. So this comes with 15 discs, which equal 24 movies, half of which were sort of lost or never really provided before this. 2 soundtrack compilation CDs, 40 hours of special features, and a 356-page book. Right? 356 pages. It's literally called a Bible. It is the Black Emmanuel Bible. This thing weighs about 9.5 pounds. It's huge. And here's the thing. Sexploitation is not everybody's thing, right? But these movies tackled issues no other films were talking about at the time. And you cannot have a conversation about strong feminist, like lead female characters without talking about Black Emmanuel and her journeys and everything that she went through. And the amount of effort put into this is absolutely incredible. There was like 300 plus contributors for this. Tons of people involved, like years and years and years worth of effort that I think perfectly sums up everything Severin stands for. And I'll drop the hammer on that one right there.
All right. Jordan, what do we have for Umbrella?
That was good. That was good. The one I'm going to go with, this came out fairly recently, not too long ago, but we've got to talk about the Hell House LLC collection. You guys do that with the lenticular right there. This box set is amazing. So these movies, I want to say, well, you can see a lot of them on Shudder. But anyways, and I know I'm already going to get it from you guys, so I'm going to address it now. It is not a complete collection, even though it says the complete collection. Look, people make movies all the time. And you know what? There could be, I don't know, there could be a third Top Gun for all we know. So who knows? So you can't always have an exact complete collection. No one ever completely stops making movies. Look at Halloween. We thought that was done, and now they're coming back with more. So settle down with that comment. Anyways, so this one, you are getting 3 discs with this. Or 3 cases, I'm sorry, and but 4 movies. So the first one you're getting, of course, is the first Hell House LLC. This is the very first one. You are getting 2 versions of this movie. You are getting the uncut and the regular theatrical with your special features and everything, audio commentaries. You're getting a video essay, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, improv scenes, trailers, all that stuff. All right. The next disc or next case you're getting, is the second and the third one. And these continue. This is just one big, massive story, if you guys don't know. And this one, another great movie, just continues right after this. So these are the movies where you want to watch them back to back to back, not obviously take your time like these other ones because there's 20 million movies in one box set. But anyways, you have this right here. And each of these come with posters as well. And so there are your 2 discs. All right. And then the third case you are getting, this is arguably one of the better ones. It's really between the first and this one, the Carmichael Manor. Absolutely terrifying with the clowns and everything. But this is a fantastic, fantastic movie. This one has a lot of special features too, like the other ones, commentaries. You've got, video essays, behind the scenes, all your great stuff with this. Okay. You also get art cards. Now, If you like art cards, Umbrella's going to be your best friend because no one does art cards like Umbrella. And you know what? I'm going to go through them for you. And I don't care if we sit here for 20 minutes going over art cards because you're going to watch them and you're going to like them.
Wait till mine.
All right. See, look at that.
You know what's the best part about these art cards? You could show them on the stream without getting.
Oh
flagged.
yeah, that's true. We can see these.
Exactly.
Oh.
See, what's the point of showcasing your box set if you can't even show them? Look at that. Isn't that cool?
That's just censorship, man.
That first movie was scary.
Oh, I'm sorry. The art cards.
Hey, who's presenting right now? All right, look at that. Aren't these amazing? Right there. And then the last one right there. But also, you get this really nice hardback. And again, hardback book. And in here, you are going to be getting, again, different essays about the movie, different conversations with the actors, directors. There's concepts in here. So there you are. And if you guys are all upset that, oh, it's not a complete collection, look, Umbrella's got you. They're going to do the same thing they did with Terrifier. They're going to bring it back for you to complete that collection for you. I just think this Umbrella's known for quality over quantity. They're not just going to throw everything at the wall and hope something sticks. No. They're going to give you top shelf the best they have for you. You've got champagne, which is Umbrella, and you've got beer, which is kind of like Severin, to be honest with you.
And you can
Hey,
watch
Jordan, I don't know if you know,
mom.
or if anybody's. I don't know if anybody's told you guys, but it's not a complete collection. There is one more movie coming. I don't know.
I you know. I already addressed that. All right. Right. Maybe you weren't listening.
To be fair, it was the complete.
I didn't know.
It was the complete collection at the time it was made. You can't. You're not all future proof. Every franchise can make another one.
Yeah.
So and like I said, you can watch this with your family because it's not.
Yeah, but those films weren't lost either. So
Exactly, because everyone likes them so much that they're doing something to stick around.
there's only a couple of good ones.
All right, the vote is now. Steve, we are ready here.
I'm ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh, yo, shit! Here we go again.
Comments, chat.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
Umbrella, let's see it.
Hey, can you both put your releases on full display, please, so the audience can pick one? Oh, wait.
Hey, let's not get carried away.
Oh, wait.
There you go. You put that up.
Oh, look, mine has a little.
Oh, wait, I didn't.
Mine has a little
that
spinny
even
thing
more.
on the front.
A spiffy thing.
That. You got
Look
a
at
fidget
that.
spinner with your release, really?
All right, audience, we need your help. Is it Severin or Umbrella on this one?
Oh, Umbrella.
What do we got?
Hell House. That's
Is
a good
the chat
movie
still
too. It's
out
scary.
there?
Again, and if the clowns come in your house, you could throw this box set at it. This thing is so heavy. Take them out.
Umbrella one.
Umbrella for the win. Oh, but then we do got a Severin right there.
Oh, come on.
Do we got a third vote in here?
Just gonna hold mine up for now.
Third vote.
Oh,
First, yeah.
Somebody.
I like that we can look at yours completely.
yeah. Look at that.
Umbrella or Severin. Anybody
And
else?
it just displays so nicely in there. Let me tell you.
You guys might be paper rock scissors in this.
Umbrella.
Oh no.
Jeff has spoken. Umbrella. So I think Umbrella takes it.
Wow.
Yep. Umbrella gets the point there.
Good job, Chris.
Very good. But
That was nice.
I
Both
went
of
with
those.
Severin because it did
No
seem more of
culture.
a complete box set. So
I don't have a
it
culture.
was more difficult.
Please.
to
Oh,
Severin
just you wait.
together. So. That's why
You know,
I
Jordan, I
went
will say you had the perfect chance to pull Caligula there, and you missed the ball for your team.
Sorry.
Foreign versus foreign.
You want to go sex
Sorry.
on sex? Too much the sex round if you played Caligula.
I got to even it out. Okay.
But Steve, you win Umbrella. Well, why were you leaning at Umbrella there?
Yeah, it's just the movie itself. But Emmanuel, I used to watch those movies when I was a kid. They're softcore porn, pretty much. Yeah, it just sounded more.
Yeah,
more intriguing,
yeah.
like the packaging of the one that Jordan had.
All right. Well, on that note, we will move on to our next competitors here. So, Jody.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Let me get ready here for my
Come on, Jody.
Only 1,500 printed. All right, then. Here we go. So for me, I've got the This Is Art collection that came out a couple years ago. This features All Hallows Eve, the prequel, and then part 1 and part 2. This came out before 3 was created, so shut your mouth. There is a new, bigger, badder version coming that unfortunately got a slight delay till after Christmas, or I would be here with that. Hi, honey. My wife just walked in, saw me wearing these glasses. Her face should count for something. So not only do you get this big, beautiful box, you get both films. You get this. Let me take these off because this is really hurting my nose. You get this 48-page booklet full of behind-the-scenes, artwork, commentary, all the fun stuff. You get the art cards. We can go through them if you really want to. But listen, there's like 18 plus right here of these art cards. And with this beautiful set, my guys, you got a little mini art. What? What is that? A little mini art. And you got VHS. Let's talk about VHS for a minute. Sorry for the glare. It's in a protective sleeve because this is just too nice. But for me, this box set is awesome. It's amazing. Like we've talked about before. Can't beat that noise. And look at that bloody mess. That's just amazing right there. So for all of this right here, and again, only 1,500 made. I didn't hear anybody else say any of their stuff's been numbered so far. This is number 123. Love that. So we're going to go with Terrifier, the art collection.
Hey, Jody, I'm not sure if you know.
Stop it.
News info.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's
Stop
not complete.
I didn't.
I'm
It
seeing a
does,
trend here.
this is nothing about
You know,
completion
I mean,
on here. This just says this is this collection from 2002. Okay, so not 2022. Sorry, too many twos in my life right now. So it's not, but it will be, and it was going to be here, and it was going to be on this damn show. But there's just been a slight delay because Umbrella likes to bring us the top tier of top tier, so they're not going to ship out shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jody,
Exactly.
you know what
They don't
Was it
worry
delayed?
about replacement discs.
A little bit.
Yeah, you know what's cool about that
Wait,
set,
was it
Jody?
delayed though? Because
It was supposed to come out in
mine's
December.
in California right now shipping. Like it's going to be here tomorrow.
Is it the new one?
My Terrifier 3 set is going to be delivered tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, can we postpone the show so I can show mine off like tomorrow?
Look at Umbrella over delivering.
Okay, tomorrow.
Fantastic. What a great label. You know what's great about that set, Jody? That
What?
People have seen those movies.
We've seen them.
Yeah.
So many people.
They know they're
millions
good.
upon millions.
Even I've
Quality.
seen them.
Even
First
Mike has
movies
seen
on
them.
here
You know,
I've
it's not
They
like
played.
a movie
They played in the
they
theater
found-
like pretty recently.
And they
Yeah.
listen to the people because now you're going to be getting them in all 4K.
All 4K.
Oh, all 4K.
You're all 4K.
All 4K.
And you don't have to worry about seeing a movie that was found under the couch somewhere in
That's
like
true.
Czechoslovakia.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, on VHS. These are legit.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'll just show my phone's not going to show it. My phone's not going to show it, but yeah, on the way. It should be here tomorrow.
Are you
I
promoting
love
Umbrella
that.
today?
I love that for you, Chris. That's great.
Oh,
All right, Frank. What do we got?
I'm gonna open it and throw it away while watching Black Emanuel.
That's a waste of your money.
that's a waste of money. That was expensive.
Why would you do that?
I will
that's
respect that. Just do it on principle.
All right, Frank. What do we have?
Well, this was last minute and everything, so obviously I wasn't damn prepared. So I don't really have a damn box set, but I will consider this as a box set.
But you can trade it, can't you? Or-
Yeah, and this is Opera from Severin. This is a 5-disc set. This has this release was amazing with all the content again for what it has. 15 hours of special features, which is insane. But again, it just comes in a nice little thick little box. This has 70 pages. This one I can show. But yeah, 70 pages of wonderful gloriness of Dario Argento's 80s classic of just a serial killer trying to kill an opera singer, a rising opera singer. And this is like just an iconic Italian horror film. It's one of the 80s. I think it's an underrated 80s classic horror film. This has some of the most iconic scenes. I mean, really, just like seriously, just like crows, ravens, just getting everybody. But anyway, guys, this is a great release from Severin. And like I said, it's got just 5 discs. This is the soundtrack right here. Special features again right there, and then it's got a director's cut, and then another. I mean, this thing, it was just loaded with beautiful content. So that's what I'm going with, guys.
Replacement disc. How long did it take to get that replacement disc?
Who said?
Honestly, not that long.
Oh,
a couple months.
Special.
Couple months.
All right. Wow. You ready, Steve? All right. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh,
I swear to God, guys, what's going on tonight?
You guys have something against you.
Is it the new haircut? Is that do we have a problem with the new haircut?
Hey, he didn't even have a box set, guys.
All right, so I did like the design of the opera box. It makes me want to see the movie. It's very mysterious with kind of that crow feel to it all. And I hate incomplete box sets. Terrifier 3 came out. It's an incomplete box set now. Sucks to suck. I don't know what to say.
You voted for mine. You voted for my Hell House, right?
That's true.
No, I did not. I was the second on that as well.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't like incomplete box sets because it's like, okay, now I have to buy the next movie.
It's only just now incomplete.
Wait until Opera 2 comes out, then we'll talk. All right.
And they weren't all in 4K in that box set, right? All Hallows Eve wasn't in 4K. So.
Well, hell no.
I had a VHS tape. That's pretty cool.
VHS tape.
And glasses.
I don't watch VHS anymore.
And glasses.
Oh well. Technically, Opera had glasses too.
All right, and then Steve, you went with Severin too.
Yeah, opera. I mean, that's cool. The book that comes with that. I thought that was a cool set there. Hey, Frank pulled that out there. That just, I was kind of sold on Terrifier until Frank had that. So
I think Frank might be the first one, and I respect this. He might be the first one to have won a box set challenge with one movie, like not even have a second movie in it.
That's
pretty impressive. But it came inside of a box, so I guess.
Well, remember, third round, box sets, collection, sequels, or creativity.
So creativity is just talk good about one movie, and you can
glasses, VHS, and a mini person. That's pretty creative.
I mean, it is a box set.
I guess.
All right. So we are now into. Well, actually, let me look at the points here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, is that? Ooh, we're actually tied at the moment, so that's good. 9, both sides. So anybody's game as we enter the fourth and final round here. Best overall. What represents your boutique label? I want to hear some good stories here, okay? So let's go ahead and randomize the last round.
4 points.
All right, did that randomize? I think
this is the same matchups in different orders.
It's the same one.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, eventually, there's 4 rounds. Eventually, you're gonna play the same person again.
No, I mean it's the same as the last round.
Is it really? Oh,
it's okay. Let me have him.
Well, fine then, Nate. There you go.
Oh, damn,
better
Nate.
for you.
Dang,
Does that please you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Picky tonight. All right. What went first last time?
We did.
Umbrella. Yeah. Okay, so Severin. Chris.
Get him, Chris.
I mean, are we talking about a release that represents the label, or are we talking about just general stories of the label?
No, you want to show release. You got to show release for sure.
Okay.
So
okay. All right. So to me, right, and I love Umbrella. I'm not a gimmick guy. I don't really care for other stuff outside of bonus features and things like that. Like, I'm a film guy, I'm a preservationist guy. Like, I want to watch lost movies. So for me, when I think of Severin, I always tend to think of titles like The Last Horror Film, which is here in kind of like a gimmick. It's kind of like a gimmick slip. It's a Maniac 2 slip. But let's take this movie, Last Horror Film, for example. So Bill Lustig does Maniac in the 80s. And then what happens is basically Joe Spinell goes on and makes The Last Horror Film, which is this right here. Don't worry, it's covered. The Last Horror Film, which is sort of like a spiritual sequel where he plays the same kind of skeevy character, but he's a wannabe film director who's obsessed with an actress who follows her to Cannes Film Festival and begins to stalk her and pretty much kill anybody in his way of asking her to star in his movie. But what's great about this is it wasn't really lost for a long time. It just never got the attention it deserved. This movie was actually shot kind of low-key at Cannes. So they went to Cannes Film Festival and shot a whole bunch of stuff just amidst the crowds, amidst the celebrities. Nobody knew they were there. They're just running around with a camera filming at Cannes Film Festival, going crazy. And here's the thing, Severin is typically known for like trash movies. This is not that, because you're going to find a lot of movies nowadays that go further than this does in nudity, in violence, in general brutality. This is a story of obsession. It's a story of definitely mental illness, and Joe Spinell is incredible in this role, especially, like I said, as a spiritual sequel to Maniac. But again, you have a ton of bonus features. There's archival stuff. There's a brand new documentary. You also have that opera packaging with the Maniac 2 slip, and then a book as well about the making of. So that's just the extras. But this, to me, is what Severin is all about and what's important in physical media. So,
all right, there we go. Nate, you ready for this?
Well, yeah, because as we talked about earlier, I was probably going to be tagging out on one of these categories. And luckily for you guys, this is the one, because I really only have those three main movies. So if one of my teammates feels they have the proper pick here, I'm going to tag them so they get to take my spot, because I don't have any more to offer this world when it comes to, Umbrella. So Jody, do you want in? Jordan, do you want in? I know you guys have both more than me.
You tell me, man. You want to do it? You want me to do it?
Let's have Nate pick. I'm fine with seeing my pants right now.
I'm cool with that, but let's all keep in mind I've lost all rounds so far.
But this is the one.
This is the one.
This is your redemption.
I'm going to tag in Jody for my spot.
I'm keeping the one I picked for me. So this is for Nate.
Wait, so are we going? So you're going to go twice.
Have to go twice.
I'm going to have to go twice. I'm going to have to go twice.
Okay.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, Umbrella. Okay, cool. I wasn't prepared to talk about this film.
He knows you're going to bring some heat.
Yeah, he already tapped out. He's like, fuck, I'm out. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
He's so confident he left.
He's just
gone.
That's not how that works. All right. Dadgummit, I wasn't prepared to talk about this movie. Okay. Well,
James in the
that's
finals.
cool.
I'm done.
He's back. Let me make sure I cover all my bases on this one.
The audience can sense fear. Remember that.
It's not fear. It's not preparedness. That's what it is. I was over here studying when I was going to talk about.
I tried to warn y'all before.
Fucking shit. I know you did drop a heavy hint. Okay. All right. One thing I love about Umbrella is the limited versions that they do. This one, they only made 700 of them. So that's pretty awesome, guys.
Do it.
I'm doing it. So we've got a brand new 4K. We've got a 378 hardback novel.
Oh.
It's a lot. We got a 78-page behind the scenes. We got a custom rigid slip, a new design on the slip case, 8 replica lobby cards. I can go on, but why just not show you Razorback? Look at the size of that beautiful, beautiful box. I've already taken out all the goodies, so when I turn it like this, you're going to be like, where's all the shit, Jody? It's sitting right here because I'm going to show you off. I'm going to show it off right now. Look at this. Here, beautiful, beautiful artwork on the slip cover. take out the 4K that also comes with a Blu-ray. You've got more beautiful, beautiful art. We've got behind the scenes. We've got commentary. That is a lot of special features I'm not going to read right now because I got to get to this giant hardback book. Look at this. Hardback. Comes with anything and everything you want to see or know about Razorback and all these lobby cards that I have yet to open because I don't want to mess them up. But for me, Umbrella puts out amazing releases. I'm a goodies guy. I like goodies. That's a pretty awesome goodie right there on top of this new artwork for this slip and all the lobby cards. And they only did 700 of these. So that's pretty awesome. And I got number 319. So for Nate,
that's my pick, guys. Razorback. I love this film. It's fantastic.
I'm just going to sit here and show it while you talk about it.
This is it's an Australian film, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's an Australian film. So Umbrella, being an Australian label, putting out stuff from their home country that maybe people outside haven't seen in stunning 4K. I'm going to go with Razorback for my pick here.
There it is. He feels good about it.
And if I remember, someone earlier said that this label doesn't come out with novels made for the release.
I don't know if you saw that.
But it's right there.
It's right here. It's huge.
Primo stuff.
So, and Chris, what was your film titled again?
We've already forgotten it.
I did.
It's The Last Horror Film.
Oh, that's what it's called, The Last Horror Film? Okay. Gotcha. All right, so we got Chris's The Last Horror Film for Severin versus Nate's
Razorback 4K.
Razorback.
He's all over it now.
Umbrella.
Nate's Razorback. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Yep.
Number 3.
All right,
Whatever.
Steve, you ready here?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
Shit, yeah. We did it, Nate.
You're on the board, buddy. It wasn't personal.
3 points for me, baby.
4 points. 4 points.
I meant 3 rounds. Jody, beautiful pick, Jody. I knew you. Thank you. You were going to show the one.
That's so much faith.
That was the one. That was your one.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Jody, you're up.
I gotta go first. I just got done talking so much, y'all.
Don't you guys say why you picked it?
Yeah, why did y'all like that so much?
Yeah, that is
Let me breathe. Jesus.
Well, I totally forgot what Chris's choice was because I was just blown away by Razorback. I mean, literally, Huck's comment said it all. Good heavens, that thing is a beast.
Yeah, it is a beast.
I love the artwork on it. It made me want to watch the movie. I'm like, this must be a crazy monster movie. Giant book in there. And like you said, it had all the goodies. Had a lot of goodies. So I'm like, you know what? Umbrella is known for showering us with goodies. That's why you need the umbrella. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then Steve, you were like, yeah, it's a good choice.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's awesome.
Well, you know, speaking of showering in a different kind of way, Umbrella released something even bigger than that.
What?
I'm going to read off the shit we get. We get a brand new 4K restoration of the original film. We get a 250-page hardback bound book. We get a 200-page bound book with scripts. What? I said that. You get a genuine film cell from the movie. We'll talk about that in a minute. We get a replica 1993 34-page magazine. We get new artwork. We get lobby cards. We get all sorts of things. That's right. We're talking about Super Mario Brothers. Look at that. It's I love this because it's like a matte finish case but with spot gloss on the actual artwork and title. Same thing on the spine, spot gloss. They only made 2,250 of these. This is number 33. That's right. Look at this. Look at all that. Oh my God. Let's get into this. Here we go. All right. So I just broke that, but we won't talk about it. Here's the new slipcase with the brand new artwork for the movie. Did we need this movie in 4K? Probably not, but you know what? We got it. There's the original poster. Love that. Tell me you didn't love this movie. Tell me you didn't secretly love this movie. Here is all the art cards that you get. That's beautiful. Here's that replica 90s magazine. Look, it's a little mini version. Isn't it adorable? Look, it's got all the advertisements. Okay. Then we got stickers. Did I mention the stickers? Y'all, we get stickers. We get stickers for them. Here's the Here's that book we were talking about, guys. Hardback book full of behind the scenes notes, posters from around the world, makeup effects, anything you could think of. And then you get the script. That's right. It's the script to the movie. There's even some blackouts in here of stuff they took out of the movie. Umbrella just keeps on showering you. I heard you back there. Showering you with goodies with Super Mario Brothers. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
It's
Wow.
beautiful.
There's nothing to
Frank.
add. There's nothing to add to that.
There's nothing
I
to add
hope
to this.
you came to play. What do you got for that?
So I have Cemetery Man. This movie, I'm not even joking, man.
Wait, Frank, are you serious right now?
What do you mean?
You're
What I'm
playing Cemetery Man?
Yeah, of course I am.
Already been pulled?
So remember how this was last minute?
You can tag somebody in. Remember, you can tag somebody in.
Okay, fine. If we're doing that, then I'll tag Nate. Go ahead.
Oh,
Nate would look surprised on that.
I was trying to point, but yeah, I can jump in. So I was gonna say I'll save mine for last when I talk with Jordan. But thinking about Severin, I have been a huge fan of a lot of the different directions that they go, and a lot of the times, and we'll get to this in my last pick that I'll choose, but there's areas where I don't really feel that I've ever been exposed to, but I've always been like a little bit curious about, and things like that lead me to this next one, which is this wild, and I don't know how much I can show you here, but this Nasty Habits Nunsploitation box set here. So kind of going back to what we were talking about with the Black Emmanuel set. Severin is actually, I think, probably, besides like maybe Vinegar Syndrome, probably the most positive in terms of like progressing what it is to be like a film that has like show artistic value, and a lot of these things some people will see it as sleaze, but some people will see it as exploitation, etc. But the history and the effort behind a lot of these things are just what's incredible about it, is because of the fact that they put so much effort into something along the lines of what this looks like. So here, very much like I showed you at the very beginning, and it has one of those box sets here, if you want to see it real quick, with the the cover that just comes right off right there, and has the discs themselves and the nunsploitation stuff. So there it comes with 4 movies, all in black Blu-ray discs right here. But I can't show you some of these, but some of these I can show you. But like things like this. So these are just exploitation films from this time period. A lot of Italian ones and various ones throughout the world. But I think the most important thing here is not necessarily the films themselves; it's the background of the films, and that's what I'm actually going to get to here in a second with the last film that I choose. It's kind of a precursor to this because Kayla Janice, who is somebody who is a huge deal with Severin and puts a lot of effort in as a film historian herself, works a lot of behind the scenes to get a lot of this information out, and things like this are like passion projects for people like her, to showcase certain things that you wouldn't expect a label to put out. In fact, that's what I argue with this particular pick, is it's a daring pick. That's because it's going to be a hit or a miss for people, and that's important. And I'm something like Super Mario is something that a lot of us grew up with, we watched and had a really good time with, and I love that movie. But at the same time, something like this, where as somebody who loves to blind buy, or at least go into adventures that I don't really know much about, something like this exists, and I'm so happy that Severin is one of the leading labels that do that.
All right. That was nuntastic.
Judges, I just want you to remember you're going to be on record of picking either this or Lesbian Nun. So go right ahead. Let's see who... This is going to be on YouTube forever. Let's remember that. We can all go back and watch and judge in the future.
And with Super Mario Bros., you get a piece of history.
Oh yeah, I didn't even show you all that. Hang on. Look at that.
It's the physical history.
It's a piece
Not hard to get out,
the
though.
film. That's because they just pack so much goodness, you know? It's a piece of the film, guys. What?
All right, Frank, what did you think?
Jordan said a piece of history, like a constructed film cell.
What did Frank?
What's up?
Frank, what did you think of your pick of Nasty Nuns or whatever that was called?
Well,
Nasty
again,
Habits.
what I really liked is exactly what Nathan said. Is Severin is willing to go out there and take a risk on a genre that many don't know about, and Umbrella just does a release that doesn't have. There's no HDR in it. It's just there's no it's a gimmick in a way of everyone knows that it's a popular movie, but again, Severin is willing to take the risk for those who want to learn and know about films. So it's all about restoring part of movie history, and I think just Nate described it really well. So good job, Nate.
All right.
Just make a mental note. Everybody hated this movie when it came out.
I
They made
enjoyed the movie. I
They
thought
made it
was fun.
4K. Why did we need to do that? That's risky.
It was a bomb. Like, that was not a well-received,
Oh, yeah.
well-regarded,
That was
well-loved
bad,
movie.
y'all.
It's crap. And they did a huge...
It's because of these
you could
guys
make
right
the
here.
same argument.
These
To be
motherfuckers.
fair, none of these movies are really good.
These motherfuckers right
That's
here. That's good. That's good.
All right, let's get down to the vote here. Steve, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh,
Let's go to the
Somebody likes lesbian nuns. All right, let's see.
Who? Here, we gotta see the
Jesus.
vote.
come on,
All
Charlie.
right, comments, help us
Come
out.
on,
We need a
I'm gonna keep
decision.
spinning this. Look at that.
Umbrella.
Look at that spot gloss
or Severin.
beautiness. Look at
Nasty
this.
Nuns?
This
Let's
side
So
of the-
something really quick, and I just literally just thought about it. Why
Mhm.
is it so damn popular? And it's okay that Vinegar Syndrome. If that was a Vinegar Syndrome release that Nate would have pulled out, it would be more people would accept that film. But if Severin Films put that out, like no one, it's Severin Films puts as much equal of hard work, design, special features. We just went over like so many special features that Umbrella hasn't even touched except for like 1 or 2 films. Severin Films does it notoriously, but again, that's just one thing of just about popularity and
I agree, and I think a lot of it has to do with visuals. Vinegar Syndrome, I think, is a much better label when it comes to their packaging and the things that they put out in terms of, like visually what they're doing. I think Severin has one of, if not the best background, like special features, like effort, because a lot of their stuff is very hands to the ground. Very few people are involved most of the time, and they're usually specialists when it comes to the types of things that they're talking about. So, but they put a lot more information in there, and not about visuals, about like what all the gimmicky stuff you get. So,
all right. Well,
yeah,
the round is over.
We'll say too. I was going to say I love Umbrella. I collect Umbrella, but Umbrella to me is sort of like, I don't know. They don't. The only effort put into them is in the packaging. Everything else that they do, they're not in it for restoration. They're not in it for film history. Very rarely are they, and it just depends on what's important to you. Because like that Nasty Nun box set, those movies aren't particularly good, but it is a piece of history. It's a strong piece of history, and most of the stuff they do is. And Umbrella, Caligula, I think it's the best release they've ever done outside of views on the movie. But I could make a label, put it in a nice box, add a book, and then say, oh, it's limited to 700, and it'll sell its butt off too. So,
all right, all fair points. Now, I voted Severin, even though I probably wouldn't want to see the movies in Severin. I would definitely want to see Super Mario Brothers 10
Good
times
save.
over. But I went back to what was the roundabout? What represents the label? And to me, you guys really sold me on what Severin's about. I think I get what Severin's about. These obscure films, these nasties, I guess you call it, that other people won't put the time and effort in to really, making something out of. But Severin does it. They put a good treatment into it. They put these boxes together. They preserve film history. So I feel like I'm getting Severin now, which I still don't get Umbrella yet, though. I'm still not understanding what is Umbrella about. They got a lot of nice stuff, but I don't have them nailed down yet on what do they stand for, what are they really about. So hopefully in this last round I can find that out. So all right. So last round here. Let's get 2 rounds here.
Mike,
okay.
if you really want to know what they're about, check out my last pick, Razorback. It is a great example.
There it is.
Umbrella.
That was a good pull, Nate. That was a great pull right there.
Pulled that across the country.
All right, so Nate, you are up. You're up for Severin.
Okay, so this is the redemption round, hopefully. So with going back to what I was saying is the amount of effort and creativity they put into their releases. I'm going to go back to a box that I mentioned earlier, but I talked about Volume 2 earlier, but now I'm going to talk about Volume 1. But I'm only going to be talking about one particular film in this, and is actually the idea that sold this entire concept of this folk horror box set. And that's the Woodland Darks and Days Bewitched documentary that Kayla Janice put out, which is a 3.5-hour documentary about folk horror. So let's look at this. So it's in this box set itself. However, you can get it, separately by itself on a Blu-ray. So you don't have to buy the box set for it. But it is the opener to this particular set. Introduces you to folk horror in general and what it is. It kind of talks about, the Wicker Man, Blood on Satan's Claw, and Witchfinder General, which are the 3 English classics from the 70s that kind of kickstarted this whole folk horror craze that you would see that would transform into like Midsommar or The Witch or The Wailing, things along those lines. There's a lot of folk horror tales out there. But this documentary in itself has, I think, 200 plus movies that they reference as they're talking about these different concepts from around the world, kind of covering this different concept of what folk horror is for their particular, cultures and communities that they are a part of. And it's so fascinating because obviously we're only really exposed to our Western culture, most of us, but seeing and showcasing some of these spiritual traditions and looking at a lot of these different things that either, people worship or they go through their daily rituals or maybe they're terrified of, seeing that unfold in these stories is just so fascinating. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of story of why I'm interested in this. So many of you know this if you follow me at all, but I'm a huge fan of Robert Eggers' The Witch. It's like one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I remember very much explicitly going to the theater and being terrified out of my wits. Watching that, I was by myself in the theater. It was really dark, and that movie has such great sound. But that being said, I was, at the time this came out, I was not a fan of Severin. And so I'm talking about Severin in general. I was not a fan of Severin because I'm like, none of these movies speak to me whatsoever. None of these movies really interest me that much because it's not really, something that I relate to. When I saw the trailer for this, and I remember, I think Aaron Penn was talking about it as it was coming out, and another friend of the channel, Master Chaos, Jose, was talking about it. I remember them kind of selling this a little bit to me. And then I watched the trailer and I'm like, holy shit, this is actually exactly the type of stuff that I love. And I am so fascinated by this trailer of like this mishmash of this box set here has 20 feature films in it. So the other one has 24. But watching this documentary made me get so fascinated with the world. itself. And going back to what I was talking about with nunsploitation, is that's what Severin does best. There's gonna be something in Severin that's going to really interest you, and it's really niche, and it's really freaking niche. But that's what makes it so freaking cool. And yeah, this was the set and the documentary that got me into this label. So I hope that one of these, releases, if anyone's watching this right now, back at home, hasn't really watched any Severin discs, I hope one of these things that any of us have mentioned, intrigues you and takes you down a path like that. So yeah, that's why I choose Woodland Darks and Days Bewitched.
All right, Jordan, what is Umbrella all about? I gotta know.
That was good, Nate. Hearing you guys talk about Severin, right? That they take risks. Okay. They put out movies that are, I guess you call their taboo movies, right? Movies that not a lot of people like, or not a lot of people want out, to be honest with you. I don't know. You can argue against that on this one, but as far as movies where they take risks, I think, Chris, you talked about whatever your pick was, something about mental health, I think was involved in it. None other what represents Umbrella is this beautiful release right here, Caligula. You guys knew I was going to pull this one. Now, I took all the stuff out because this is jam-packed. So, but I think first we got to talk about the box. Now, yes, Umbrella, they like to focus on one film for the most part and put everything they possibly can in those releases. So this beautiful, look at this. You got the spot gloss we talked about. This beautiful marble all around gives it this kind of a royal feel. Okay. On the back, there you go. You've got the coin with Caligula. Now, that's just the box. With this, you have got this massive collection of stuff that comes with this, right? Right there. See if you guys can see that. Of course, you have the movie itself. Now, this thing, you've got 5 different cuts of one movie, right? And you also have, let's see, I have them all right here. So you've got the ultimate cut, the unrated, uncensored cut, which I don't recommend anybody watch. The Italian cut, Australian rated cut, and the pre-release cut. Okay. So, and also another thing, and I always talk about, I said it earlier, Umbrella is the label for the people. Not everyone likes the Australian rating right here. What they heard you guys, and they're like, you know what we're going to do is we're going to make it reversible. And if you don't want that, you can have it. They give you everything you could possibly want in a release. Now, let's see, let me get this in there. Sorry, guys, there's just so much in this. This is going to take me a little bit. Now, I can't show you everything with this release. So you just have to take my word on all these amazing art cards that come with this. You have different posters in these art cards. Again, you got a lot going on here. Look how thick that is of all those different art cards. You've got a magazine. We'll just leave that there. I'm done with that. You also have an amazing hardback book, which this is 200 and where are we at? I think 50 pages. Again, unfortunately, I cannot fan through this for you guys. But like here, you've got, I can show you this, like copies of telegrams from the movie for the pre-production of the movie. Okay. Another awesome thing you get with this is the script. Okay. And the thing kind of sells itself, to be honest with you guys. Oh. I mean, talking about taking risks, you got a man who, almost starts off as not as he was a little crazy, right? But this movie also has a lesson. When you are given full absolute power, what happens? It corrupts you. And that's exactly what this movie is. This movie is cinema history. And it's amazing what Umbrella was able to do with this. That, this was a movie that a lot of people wouldn't touch. It was very infamous when it came out. And I kind of stumbling over my words here, but this thing, it's an amazing release. It's a beautifully shot movie. You've got the ultimate cut, which actually doesn't have one scene that was in any other cut. It's a completely new release, a completely new shot movie. And I think it was 40 or 80 hours, some astronomical crazy of additional footage that they put together for this, that Umbrella was able to scrounge up together and put this in this nice package for you. Umbrella, what they do, like I will reiterate again, they don't focus on one release with tons of movies in one release. No, they like to give you one release, and they like to put everything that they possibly can in that release. So you don't feel like you are not wanting more. You feel like it's that purchase and you got everything you would ever need for that movie.
All right. Wow, Mike.
I do want to add, and judges, please don't count this as anything, but for people watching this that see that, Severin did release the other two Caligula movies, and it does have the actual coin in it. So I just want to say, this was years before Umbrella touched Caligula. Just saying, judges, don't count that. Just saying.
Was the ultimate cut out at that time?
Well, no. This is not the original Caligula. This is the other two Caligula movies that nobody talks about.
Man, I didn't even know.
Probably for good reason.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right. Wow. Okay.
And again, with this movie, also don't let it scare you away. Yeah, there are some. Watch the ultimate cut. That's the way you want to watch this movie. It's a beautiful movie. It really is. I was even skeptical with getting this movie, and Chris here talked me into getting it. So, just saying.
Shout out to Umbrella Chris. Thank you.
Do that in his face.
Hey.
All right, Steve. We ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Umbrella for the win right there.
Woo!
Wow.
We
Umbrella.
wiped that round clean, fellas.
Jordan, that pick, as far as Severin, I get the whole thing of like risky, because it's risky because they're obscure, not necessarily risky because they're known and disliked. That Caligula is known and disliked. I think it's as much of a risk to put that much effort and charge that amount for a movie that people like. It's known that people don't really enjoy in general. Same with Mario. Like, when Jody pulled it, like that movie's, everyone loved it when it came out on that set. But before that, I didn't know 5 people who would be like, oh, I love Super Mario Brothers. You know what I mean? So I think there's as much risk doing known Hollywood movies that are notoriously disliked as there is in doing something no one's ever heard of that they might blind buy and be like, oh, I'll see what I got. It's a shot in the dark. That's not a shot in the dark. That's like a bad movie that they've given love to, and maybe it'll find an audience later. So I think they're equal in that regard. Yep.
See, I've never seen that
and
movie.
That's what's fun about this is that you have two labels with two completely different intentions, and all of us here collect both, right? We love both of them, and I think both Severin and Umbrella are at the top of their game as far as pushing physical media in one way or another. So at the end of the day, even though this is a battle, to me, I love and appreciate both of what these labels are doing. So this is just, a ton of fun for that reason.
No, yeah, I agree. I think, like you said, they both have their niches, I guess you can say, what they focus on. But at the end of the day, it's the same goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got these amazing releases. Like I knew when that All the Haunts Be Ours, I was like, well, there it is. I was talking with Frank and Jody, and it's like, that's coming because that's their bread and butter. That's, the folk horror stuff and kind of what they're not notorious, but what they're known for. And they own it and they do a good job. I will say that.
So the only umbrella I have is Undead. Do you guys, anybody have this Undead, the Australian horror movie?
I don't.
Anybody have this at all?
I have the
only have-
Vinegar
only have
Syndrome
4.
release of
Yeah,
that,
that one.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I
Low
like about
budget, yeah.
with Umbrella, at least, is they have opened me up to Australian film. You know, I didn't watch any of them until, you know, Dead End Drive-In. I've got the Demon Disorder. That's another Australian film. If you guys have seen the excellent movie. So yeah.
Razorback?
Oh yeah, Razorback. Right?
I'm surprised
Razorback
somebody
too,
picked
yes.
out Trash Humpers.
Oh,
And do they have a standalone releases? Like, do you need to get into the big fancy box, or do
no,
they just
I
do, like,
have
standard-
the standard slip of Trash Humpers. I don't have the big
Okay.
nice set.
Yeah.
You can get
I won't show this because it has boobs, but this is Possession, the only other one I have.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just a regular.
yeah, you can get and actually sometimes they give you 3 options. They give you the big box, they give you a slip cover, and one with just the case, snap case itself.
Yeah.
All right. See, I need to pick up some of these titles, but I've never seen Caligula. But you guys are saying it's not so good. Should I be watching it? I don't know.
It's boring.
Make sure
it's a
you watch the
boring movie?
uncensored
Okay.
cut first.
Yeah.
No, it's with Malcolm McDowell and Helen Mirren. No, it's a real movie. The problem was that it is very nude, and Bob Guccione was involved. That's why there's a Penthouse in there.
Right.
And he was a producer, and then
he got his hands on
he
it.
got a hold
That's
of it.
really
and
what
then he made
happened.
the porn version. Yeah,
And
so
that's
why there's
kind
so
of
many cuts.
that's what people think when they see that, when they hear that movie. Oh, that movie. That's the automatic what everyone goes to. That's that movie that the owner of Penthouse did. That's his movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the intentions of the original movie. He came in, and of course, I think he helped fund this movie too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's a producer.
Yeah, and they decided later on, they got a film critic to come in and get all the additional footage that, you know, no one has ever seen, and he put together this new cut, which is quite frankly an amazing cut, to be honest with you.
All right.
Even as new
Which
music,
I
too.
will say, to Umbrella's credit, the American release of Caligula did not contain whereas the Australian release, the Umbrella release, did contain the uncensored cut. So just for completeness, Umbrella wins as far as the Caligula game goes.
Umbrella wins. I like that.
I like it too.
Great battle. Great battle. Congratulations, Umbrella team up there. But Severin did great as well. That was a really good battle. I mean,
That was.
Severin
That
pulled
was
out
fun.
some stuff I
Yeah.
wasn't even expecting. I'm like, oh, you guys won a few times right there. So that was
I
pretty
gotta
good.
get those haunt collections. Those things look something. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Severin got quite a few of my votes, and some of the umbrellas were good as well.
All right. Well, we'll go around and you guys can let the audience know if you have any upcoming projects, anything going on your channel. Everybody's channel links are in the description below. So audience, definitely show everybody some love out there. You know, stop by their channel, hit the subscribe, but also more importantly, actually watch the content, watch the videos. I know these are all amazing content creators. So a lot of good stuff out there. Oh, and then also if you joined us late, make sure you bash that like and subscribe for this channel, of course. But yeah, Nate, what do you got going on?
All right. Well, thanks, Mike, for having me on. Hopefully I can actually be a judge one day. It wasn't in the cards tonight, but hey, this is my first time ever being on a winning team, and I wasn't even expecting to play. So Jody, Jordan, great job. You guys carried, even though I won some rounds somehow. On the channel, Geeks and Flicks, we're taking a break from live streams till January. So right now, all we're going to have is recorded content. Today, I just dropped my I'm doing a top 5 movies from every year I've been alive. So today, 1992 dropped. Those come out every Monday. Out of the Theater reviews every Friday. This week I'll be seeing Sonic 3. So I'll have a review for that. And then, of course, me and Alex have the podcast. If you're a podcast listener, Action Movie Guys, where we just review action movies only. So you can check us out there on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff.
Jody.
All right, yeah, cool. Stills raising 4Ks, mainly on Instagram, where I'll announce upcoming stuff. I know, like today, Hit Me Hard, Lionsgate exclusive, started announcing stuff they got coming out on their new website. Bunch of Tarantino stuff on 4K finally. But yeah, I also host group buys for premium labels. I think I've wrapped most of those up for the year. Hopefully, I don't want any more. I've spent enough money this year. I've got TikTok and YouTube. I plan on 2025 is going to be the year, guys. I really feel it. Maybe not for TikTok, but for YouTube, I think I'm gonna be doing some stuff there. But yeah, Stills Raising 4Ks on all those.
Jordan.
Yeah. Well, the movie den. I'm fairly new to this, so I'm still, slowly but surely building my channel. Some stuff coming up. We're hitting the end of the year, so the obviously anticipated, label of the year, release of the year. I have a lot of those coming up. I'm going to let Frank talk more about it, but tomorrow I have another live stream that I'm going to be joining Frank on, so I'm really excited about that. It's going to be an awesome live stream. And yeah, guys, like I said, I'm pretty new, and so the love that I feel from all the community, it's I really feel like I found my place, kind of where I fit. And so again, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And then I know Nate was talking about a podcast. I'll have to check yours out, but I'm really excited for Chris's podcast too, that he announced not so long ago. I'll let him talk about more about that too. But anyways, yeah, guys, come check us out. I started doing live streams a little bit, dipping my toe in them on my own. So I'm excited to get into that more. But 2025, like Jody said, I hope is my year. We're going to go pedal to the floor. We're going to do what we can. So.
All right, Chris.
All right. So yeah, I go by Bearded Film Guy on Instagram. Not as much focused on YouTube anymore, but in January I do have a podcast dropping. It's called Beyond the Blood. It's a horror commentary podcast where we use audio commentaries to guide a discussion through horror movies. So that will be dropping with my co-host in January. We already released the first 6 months worth of titles, and I'm very happy that we already have guests for all 6 titles. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm stoked to be on here. Thank you for the invite, Mike. This has been incredible.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for you guys all accepting the invitation. Frank.
Yeah. Again, yeah. Thank you, Mike, for the invite and just collabing with everyone here. As Jordan already mentioned it, yeah, I mean, I have a live stream tomorrow. It's about just our just boutique labels for 2024, our favorite releases for those labels. And it'll be with Jordan, Steelbook Obsess, Ken from Mid Level Media, Let's Talk Entertainment Media, John. So on my channel, I do physical media, horror content, I do interviews. Last one was with Christian from Planet CHH. And I do live streams, so with collabs. So I kind of just dip my toe into kind of everything, and I've been very fortunate that I've been liking what I do, and I have a people actually watch my ass. That's the one thing that I'm really still surprised about, man. I've been doing this for like 11 months, and that's the one thing that I'm very thankful for. Again, what Jordan said, just connecting with other individuals, film lovers, physical media lovers, horror film fanatics like myself. So I appreciate every one of you and just connecting with everyone. So it's been a fantastic first year.
All right, Nate Jones.
Hey guys, I feel like I've been here for like 7 years now, which is kind of wild. I have a channel specifically Blu-rays with Nathan Jones. I've had many iterations on what I do on the channel. But recently I've been focusing a lot on film journaling. So like physically journaling in a journal, along with like Letterboxd, of course. And then that's just like things that I pick up, things that I watch throughout the week. And I've been putting out a weekly journal about my time and my travels kind of as they're happening. And I try my best to like kind of keep an idea of like what's going on in my life at the moment, along with film. So, because it means a lot to me. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I've had, things in the past called like film journeys where I've had people on, and I would love to have some of you guys on as well. In the future, if I get back into that, and feel like this is enough of my socializing. I'm kind of an insular dude, surprisingly. But this was a lot of fun. And again, Mike, thank you again for the opportunity to be here with you guys. And I hope everyone can check out the channel.
And Steve.
Yes, I'm Excelsior Movie Reviews. You can find me on the same title on YouTube, Instagram, Letterboxd. I think I follow all you guys on Instagram. I need to find Jordan and Chris on there. I'll find you guys on there and follow you guys too. But I do a lot of 4K and Blu-ray hauls. I do digital giveaways, and I've got right now I've got my top 10 as far as non-traditional Christmas movies, and I'm going to do another one. Do like my monthly haul probably on Wednesday. Going to record that. So, but hopefully I was fair to everybody tonight. Hopefully I didn't pick sides, and because nothing personal as far as if I picked you or didn't went against you, it wasn't anything personal. Hopefully I made it fair. So yeah, a lot of fun hanging out with you guys tonight.
Definitely.
All right, and then you guys know my channel, but we do have an awesome award show coming up here in early January, the 4th annual Meggies, the original Physical Media Award Show. We have all the polls up mostly for voting, so definitely check that out. We do actually have Severin and Umbrella represented this year, so please go to the community tab on my channel. Let your voice be heard. Vote in all the polls. I'm really trying to get most of the community involved in this so we can get a lot of votes, so we can get the definitive winners. Like, I want to know, what is the best Umbrella title of the year? What is the best Severin title of the year? We need those votes. So definitely please do that. But other than that, thank you guys for being here and have a great night out there.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, guys.